30 Laws of Power: How to Dominate Life. Audiobook written by Ethan Hope, published by Wisdom Audiobooks. Introduction. In a world where success is often dictated by influence, mastering the laws of power isn't just an asset. It's a necessity. Power has always captivated humanity, driving our ambitions and shaping our destinies. Yet, despite its pervading presence, many struggle to harness its potential effectively. This book aims to change that narrative, offering you the tools to recognize, claim, and wield power with finesse. Power, at its core, is the ability to shape outcomes and influence others. It manifests not only in authority, but also in the quiet confidence you exhibit in everyday interactions. The dimensions of power stretch far beyond mere dominance or control. True power lies in the subtle art of persuasion, the strength of personal conviction, and the resilience to face challenges head-on. Whether you aim to lead a team, negotiate a business deal, or simply navigate social dynamics more adeptly, understanding power's essence can significantly enhance your effectiveness and fulfillment in life. My name is Ethan Hope, and I am passionate about demystifying the intricacies of power for everyone. With over a decade of experience in leadership coaching and a deep-rooted interest in psychological science, I've seen firsthand how transformative the understanding of power can be. My journey began with an insatiable curiosity about what makes some individuals more influential than others. Through years of research, real-world practice, and countless consultations, I've distilled these insights into 30 actionable laws that this book will explore. The purpose of this book goes beyond mere academic discourse. It is designed to empower you with practical strategies and insights that help you navigate social dynamics, enhance your personal influence, and ultimately become a leader in your own life. Each chapter delves into a specific law of power, drawing from both psychological principles and real-life examples to illustrate their application. These aren't theoretical musings. They are time-tested principles implemented by successful leaders across various fields. Through this book, you'll gain a comprehensive understanding of the laws of power, learning how to apply them effectively in different contexts. You will see how small yet deliberate actions can lead to significant shifts in your social and professional spheres. Whether you're looking to advance your career, strengthen your relationships, or bolster your self-confidence, the wisdom contained within these pages is your toolkit for achieving these goals. It's essential to acknowledge that power, when misunderstood or misused, can have detrimental effects. Therefore, this book emphasizes ethical considerations and responsible use of power. By aligning your actions with integrity and empathy, you'll find that true power enhances not only your life, but also the lives of those around you. Let's take a moment to consider what excites you about becoming more powerful. Is it the aspiration of leading your team to greater heights, the desire to be heard and respected in your community, or perhaps the quest for personal growth and self-mastery? Whatever your motivation, this book offers a roadmap to transformation, promising an engaging journey towards self-improvement. As you engage with these pages, you'll embark on a path that bridges theory and practice. You'll discover how to cultivate charisma, sharpen your negotiation skills, and create compelling narratives that capture attention and inspire action. You'll learn to read situations and people with heightened sensitivity, making you an astute observer and a decisive actor. This book is structured to guide you through a series of enlightening concepts and practical exercises. Each law is presented with a clear explanation, real-life scenarios, and actionable steps that you can integrate into your daily life. From developing a commanding presence to mastering interpersonal dynamics, each chapter builds upon the last, creating a cohesive framework that progressively enhances your capacity to lead and influence. One of the key aspects we'll explore is the balance between assertiveness and receptivity. Being powerful doesn't necessarily mean being forceful. Often the most influential individuals are those who listen actively, empathize deeply, and respond thoughtfully. We'll delve into techniques that help you strike this balance, ensuring that your interactions are mutually beneficial and conducive to lasting relationships. Another focal point of this book is the cultivation of resilience. Power is not immune to setbacks. Rather, it is crafted through adversity. We'll discuss ways to build mental fortitude, bounce back from failures, and turn obstacles into opportunities for growth. By embracing challenges with a resilient mindset, you'll find that your capacity to wield power expands exponentially. Confidence is another cornerstone of power. How you perceive yourself deeply influences how others perceive you. We'll address methods to boost your self-esteem, project confidence authentically, and handle criticism constructively. These insights will reinforce your belief in your abilities, enabling you to step into any situation with assurance. Finally, we'll examine the importance of vision. Powerful individuals are guided by a clear sense of purpose and direction. They inspire others by articulating a compelling vision and rallying support towards common goals. We'll look at how you can define your vision, communicate it effectively, and galvanize others to join you on your mission. As we embark on this exploration together, remember that the journey of mastering power is ongoing and evolving. This book is not a quick fix, but a continual process of learning and growth. By committing to the principles outlined here, you pave the way for lasting transformations in your personal and professional life. Prepare yourself for an enlightening adventure that marries knowledge with application. Embrace the opportunity to become the architect of your destiny, equipped with the wisdom and tools to navigate the complexities of power. Welcome to a new chapter in your life story, one where you hold the reins and lead with purpose, influence, and integrity. Chapter 1. The Basics of Power. Understanding the basics of power is essential for anyone seeking to navigate social dynamics effectively. Power, as a fundamental principle, permeates every aspect of human interaction, influencing outcomes and shaping relationships. It can be seen in various forms, ranging from the authority exerted by leaders and organizations to the subtle influences among peers in everyday scenarios. The ability to recognize and analyze power dynamics provides individuals with a strategic advantage, enabling them to influence situations favorably and achieve personal goals. By delving into the core concepts of power, one can better understand its multifaceted nature and how it operates within different contexts. This chapter delves into the fundamental principles governing power dynamics, exploring their significance and implications in both professional and personal settings. Readers will learn about the fluid and situational nature of power, recognizing how it changes based on context and individual circumstances. The discussion will include various sources of power, such as positional authority, expertise, and relational influence, and how these elements interact to shape social structures. By understanding the origins and applications of power, readers will gain insights into navigating complex social landscapes, enhancing their effectiveness in leadership roles, team environments, and interpersonal relationships. Defining power and its role in society. Understanding the essence and significance of power in various settings is critical for anyone aiming to navigate social dynamics effectively. Power can be viewed as the ability to influence others or outcomes, and it manifests differently depending on one's role and situation. Each individual holds varying degrees of power, which fluctuate based on their circumstances and the context of their interactions. Power is not a monolithic concept. It is dynamic and ever-changing. For instance, in a professional setting, a manager may have considerable authority over their team, but might hold little sway outside the organization. Similarly, a parent has significant control within their household, yet this power might diminish in their workplace. Recognizing that power is situational helps in understanding its relative nature and lessens the risk of overestimating or underestimating one's influence in different contexts. Social structures are fundamentally influenced by power dynamics, which can either facilitate progress or create obstacles. In organizational settings, clear hierarchies often define who holds decision-making power, shaping the direction of initiatives and policies. A leader with a strong vision can drive innovation and motivate their team towards achieving common goals, thus fostering progress. Conversely, poor leadership or an abuse of power can hinder development, leading to stagnation and frustration among subordinates. Daily interactions are laden with instances where power plays a crucial role. Whether negotiating a business deal, making decisions as part of a team, or allocating resources, the person who possesses more power generally sways the outcome. For example, during negotiations, a party with greater leverage, perhaps due to financial stability or superior knowledge, often secures more favorable terms. This underscores the importance of understanding one's position within any power dynamic to strategize effectively and achieve desired outcomes. One of the most profound forms of power in professional settings is derived from expertise and credibility. Individuals who are recognized as experts in their field wield considerable influence over peers and subordinates. Their opinions and recommendations carry weight, often guiding critical business decisions. For instance, a seasoned engineer with a track record of successful projects will likely have a substantial impact on team decisions regarding complex technical issues. This type of power is earned through consistent demonstration of knowledge and proficiency, and it reinforces the idea that credibility is a vital component of effective leadership. Recognizing the implications of power dynamics, even in mundane scenarios, can empower individuals to act effectively. Understanding who holds power in a meeting or team project allows one to tailor their approach accordingly, ensuring that their contributions are acknowledged and valued. This awareness fosters a strategic mindset, enabling individuals to navigate social landscapes more adeptly. The ability to influence and command authority is pivotal in achieving personal goals. Leaders who harness their power responsibly can inspire loyalty and dedication among their followers, driving collective efforts towards shared objectives. On a personal level, asserting one's power confidently can lead to greater opportunities and achievements, reinforcing the importance of self-awareness and assertiveness in personal development. Understanding societal power structures helps individuals navigate their roles within them. By comprehending how power operates within larger systems, such as corporations, governments, and communities, people can better position themselves to effect change or protect their interests. This understanding is especially relevant for young professionals seeking to climb corporate ladders or entrepreneurs looking to establish their businesses in competitive markets. Acknowledging the impact of power in group dynamics is crucial for effective teamwork. In any group setting, power imbalances can affect communication, collaboration, and overall productivity. An environment where power is equitably distributed often leads to higher levels of cooperation and mutual respect. Team leaders who facilitate open dialogue and empower all members to contribute equally are likely to see better performance and job satisfaction among their team. To utilize power effectively, it is essential to recognize its fluid nature and adapt accordingly. Training and development programs aimed at enhancing leadership skills should emphasize the importance of ethical power use. Creating guidelines for ethical leadership can help mitigate the risks of power abuse and ensure that its exercise contributes positively to organizational culture and productivity. Leaders must be continuously mindful of the broader impacts of their power, striving to use it in ways that uplift and support, rather than dominate and suppress. The psychology behind power dynamics and recognizing its sources. An innate desire for power can drive behaviors and motivations, reflecting deeper psychological needs. Human beings often seek power to feel secure, to gain recognition, or to influence outcomes in their favor. The pursuit of power is not necessarily negative. It can propel individuals toward leadership roles, foster ambition, and stimulate personal growth. Understanding this inherent drive helps in recognizing why people engage in certain behaviors and make specific decisions. Behavioral cues and reactions often indicate underlying power dynamics during interactions. Simple gestures, such as maintaining eye contact, speaking confidently, or taking up more physical space, can signal dominance and command respect. Conversely, avoiding eye contact, hesitating in speech, or shrinking one's body language can suggest submission or insecurity. By paying attention to these nonverbal cues, one can better understand the unspoken hierarchy within a group or relationship. For example, in a business meeting, noticing who speaks the most or who others defer to can help identify the person wielding the most influence, even if they do not hold the highest official position. Awareness of cognitive biases can lead to more objective assessments of power-related situations. Cognitive biases, such as confirmation bias, where individuals only seek information that supports their preconceptions, or the halo effect, where overall impressions influence specific judgments, can distort our perception of power dynamics. Recognizing these biases allows us to approach power relations more rationally. For instance, understanding that a manager's assertive behavior might stem from overcompensating for a lack of confidence rather than genuine authority can change how we interact with them. Power originates from various sources, such as positions and relationships. Positional power arises from a person's role within an organization or society. This includes formal titles like CEO, manager, or team leader. Positional power grants individuals the authority to make decisions, allocate resources, and direct others' activities. However, relationships also play a critical role in power dynamics. Personal connections, networks, and alliances can be potent sources of influence. Someone might not hold a high-ranking title, but could wield significant power through their relationships with key decision-makers. Building a diverse set of power sources increases resilience against adversity. Relying solely on positional power is risky because it can be lost through job changes, demotions, or organizational restructuring. By cultivating both positional and relational power, individuals can ensure they remain influential even when circumstances shift. For example, establishing strong professional networks, gaining expertise in multiple areas, and earning respect from peers and subordinates all contribute to a robust power base that is less vulnerable to external changes. Understanding these needs can help individuals manage interpersonal conflicts more effectively. When conflicts arise, recognizing that power struggles often reflect deeper psychological needs, such as a need for respect or control, can provide insights into resolving disagreements constructively. Instead of seeing a colleague's refusal to cooperate as mere obstinacy, understanding their need to maintain autonomy may pave the way for compromise and collaboration. Recognizing one's own motivations can provide clarity in decision-making processes. Self-awareness about one's power desires can prevent actions driven by unconscious needs and lead to more deliberate and strategic choices. For instance, knowing that a desire for recognition motivates your decision to take on a challenging project allows you to weigh the potential rewards and risks more thoughtfully, ensuring that your decisions align with your long-term goals and values. Understanding the fundamental principles that govern power dynamics is essential for navigating social influence and enhancing personal effectiveness. This chapter has explored how power is defined by one's role and situation, and how it manifests differently across various contexts. By recognizing the fluid nature of power, individuals can better assess their positions and strategize more effectively in both professional and personal environments. We have seen how power influences daily interactions, shapes organizational hierarchies, and impacts group dynamics, emphasizing the need for self-awareness and ethical leadership. Moreover, the psychological underpinnings of power dynamics reveal the deeper human desires and behaviors driving our actions. By being aware of cognitive biases and nonverbal cues, one can gain a clearer understanding of unspoken hierarchies and motivations within any setting. With this knowledge, young professionals, individuals seeking personal development, and entrepreneurs can develop strategies to harness their power responsibly. Building a diverse base of power sources, balancing positional and relational influences, and fostering ethical leadership are key steps towards achieving personal goals and contributing positively to larger social structures. Chapter 2. Strategic positioning. Strategic positioning is a key element in gaining influence and control within various social and professional dynamics. The ability to strategically position oneself can lead to increased visibility, recognition, and effectiveness in achieving one's goals. It involves understanding and utilizing personal strengths, identifying opportunities, and aligning oneself with environments that foster growth. Strategic positioning is not just about holding power, but also about making informed decisions that enhance one's profile while contributing positively to the team or organization. In this chapter, we will explore how to identify and leverage your unique strengths to achieve strategic positioning. We will delve into self-assessment techniques such as SWOT analysis to pinpoint your core competencies and areas for improvement. By recognizing your strengths, you can learn to utilize them effectively in various scenarios. Additionally, we will discuss real-life examples of individuals who have successfully aligned their strengths with appropriate opportunities. The chapter will also cover strategies for continuous learning and adaptation, ensuring that you remain relevant in a rapidly changing world. Finally, we will examine the role of confidence in utilizing your strengths and offer practical tips for building and maintaining it. Through these insights, you will be equipped with the tools needed to strategically position yourself for success. Identifying and leveraging your strengths. Recognizing and utilizing one's unique strengths is crucial in gaining influence and achieving success. By identifying core competencies and leveraging them effectively, individuals can enhance their impact within various social and professional dynamics. To achieve this, a systematic approach to self-assessment and strategic alignment is essential. Identifying and leveraging your strengths. A practical starting point for recognizing personal strengths is through self-assessment techniques. Tools such as SWOT analysis, identifying strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, offer a structured method for introspection. This analysis helps individuals catalog their intrinsic capabilities, such as leadership skills, creativity, or technical expertise. Understanding one's strengths sets the foundation for leveraging these assets efficiently. To conduct a SWOT analysis, begin by listing all perceived strengths in the top left quadrant. These might include attributes like high motivation, strong communication skills, or specific technical abilities. For instance, a young professional with excellent project management skills should note this as a strength. The following quadrant captures weaknesses. These could be areas needing improvement like time management or public speaking. Opportunities are external factors that can be capitalized on, for example, upcoming promotions or new projects aligning with one's skill set. Finally, threats in the bottom right quadrant identify potential challenges, such as market competition or skill gaps. Once the SWOT analysis is completed, the next step involves developing a strategy to align personal strengths with suitable opportunities. Consider real-life examples of successful individuals who have achieved significant milestones by leveraging their strengths. Take, for example, a software developer who excels in coding and problem-solving. By focusing on roles that require these skills, they can stand out, demonstrating their value and increasing visibility within their organization. Aligning strengths with appropriate roles not only boosts effectiveness, but also enhances one's profile as an expert in that domain. Aligning strengths with opportunities. To maximize the benefits of one's strengths, it is crucial to seek environments that provide opportunities to apply these competencies. Environments that complement one's strengths enable individuals to perform at their best. For example, an entrepreneur with a talent for innovation should look for markets or sectors that value creative solutions. This alignment fosters not only personal satisfaction, but also greater contributions to team and organizational goals. Encouraging readers to actively seek and create situations where their strengths can shine is vital. For instance, networking events, workshops, and professional forums are excellent venues for showcasing expertise and building connections. A marketing specialist might find valuable networking opportunities at industry conferences, leading to collaborations or partnerships that play to their strengths. Continuous learning and adaptation. In today's rapidly changing world, ongoing personal development is essential. Power dynamics and industry landscapes are constantly evolving, requiring individuals to adapt and grow continually. Cultivating new skills that complement and enhance existing strengths ensures one remains relevant and competitive. Strategies for continuous learning include enrolling in courses, attending seminars, and seeking mentorship from experienced professionals. For example, a business owner might take advanced courses in digital marketing to stay ahead of emerging trends. Additionally, participating in professional development programs or joining industry-specific groups can provide insights into best practices and innovations. Another critical aspect of personal development is the ability to adapt to changing circumstances. Flexibility in modifying one's approach based on feedback and new information is a valuable trait. Entrepreneurs, for instance, must often pivot their strategies to address market shifts or customer needs, ensuring sustained growth and relevance. Confidence in strength utilization. Confidence plays a pivotal role in effectively utilizing one's strengths. Believing in one's abilities enables individuals to assert themselves and maintain authority within different settings. Confidence stems from self-awareness, competence, and experience, all cultivated through continuous practice and positive reinforcement. Building confidence involves setting achievable goals and celebrating small victories along the way. For example, a young professional aiming to enhance their leadership skills might start by leading small team projects before taking on larger responsibilities. Each success builds a foundation of confidence, preparing them for more significant challenges. Additionally, engaging in self-affirmation practices can bolster confidence levels. Regularly reflecting on past achievements and acknowledging one's progress reinforces a positive self-image. Surrounding oneself with supportive peers and mentors who provide constructive feedback and encouragement also contributes to a confident outlook. Developing a powerful personal brand. Crafting and communicating a personal brand is pivotal for those seeking to enhance their influence and authority in both social and professional contexts. Personal branding is not just about being recognized, but about being remembered for the right reasons. It serves as a powerful differentiator, helping individuals stand out in competitive environments. Nowadays, professionals, entrepreneurs, and thought leaders need to be more intentional about their brand due to the evolving landscape influenced by new trends and technologies. To begin with, personal branding can be defined as the practice of marketing oneself and one's career as a brand. This involves creating a unique identity that reflects one's strengths, values, passions, and mission. Personal branding sets individuals apart from their peers and competitors, making them more attractive to potential employers, clients, or partners. According to a study by Pew Research Center, 81% of people research heavily online before making decisions, highlighting the importance of a well-established personal brand. A strong personal brand can attract opportunities, build trust, and ultimately lead to greater success. Developing a personal brand begins with introspection. Understanding one's core message and values is fundamental. Individuals should reflect on what they stand for, what they are passionate about, and what they want to achieve. Exercises like journaling can be beneficial in this process. By writing down thoughts and experiences, individuals can gain clarity about their values and beliefs. Vision boards are another effective tool, allowing one to visualize their goals and aspirations. These exercises help solidify brand identity, ensuring that it aligns with one's true self. Once the core message and values are defined, it's crucial to communicate them consistently across various platforms. Consistency in messaging helps build credibility and trust. Whether online or offline, the way one presents themselves should be uniform. This means that profiles on social media, personal websites, and any public appearances should all convey the same core message and values. Inconsistent messaging can confuse the audience and undermine the credibility of the brand. Maintaining uniformity in communication ensures that the audience receives a coherent and cohesive impression, which is essential for enhancing influence and authority. In today's digital age, leveraging social media and networking platforms is essential for enhancing brand visibility. Social media allows individuals to reach a broader audience and engage with them more effectively. Each platform has its own unique features and user base, so it's important to tailor content accordingly. For instance, LinkedIn is ideal for professional networking and sharing industry-specific insights, while Instagram can be used for visual storytelling and showcasing personal achievements. Engaging with audiences through comments, likes, and shares helps foster relationships and expand networks purposefully. Social media is not the only avenue for building a personal brand. Networking in person remains equally important. Attending industry events, conferences, and workshops provides opportunities to connect with like-minded individuals and influential figures. Building genuine relationships and providing value to others can significantly enhance one's reputation and authority. Networking should not just be about making connections, but also about nurturing them over time. While engaging with others, authenticity and transparency are key. People are drawn to those who are genuine and open about their experiences, including their challenges and failures. Authenticity builds trust and fosters deeper connections with the audience. Sharing personal stories and being vulnerable can resonate strongly with others who have faced similar situations. This approach makes the brand more relatable and trustworthy. Creating valuable and relevant content is another strategy for enhancing brand visibility. Content that addresses the interests and pain points of the target audience can position one as an authority in their field. Whether it's through blog posts, videos, or podcasts, providing insightful and actionable information can attract and retain followers. Quality content not only showcases expertise, but also helps the audience solve problems, adding value to their lives. According to Delane, 2024, 63% of consumers prefer to buy from companies they consider authentic, emphasizing the importance of genuine engagement in personal branding. Measuring the success of personal branding efforts is crucial. Setting specific goals and tracking progress helps identify what works and what needs improvement. Analytics tools can provide insights into engagement, reach, and conversion metrics. This data-driven approach ensures that branding strategies are effective and continuously refined. Only 44% of marketers measure their social media return on investment. But those who do are 1.5 times more likely to report success. Regularly reviewing performance and making necessary adjustments can lead to sustained growth and impact. Building a personal brand is an ongoing process that requires dedication and effort. It's not just about creating a polished image, but about embodying the values and principles that define one's brand. Consistent actions and behaviors that align with the core message reinforce the brand's authenticity and credibility. Over time, a strong personal brand can become a powerful asset, opening doors to new opportunities and enabling individuals to make a meaningful impact in their chosen fields. The chapter has provided an in-depth exploration of how identifying and leveraging personal strengths can enhance one's influence and effectiveness in various social and professional settings. By utilizing tools like SWOT analysis, individuals can gain a clearer understanding of their unique abilities and areas for growth. The strategy to align these strengths with suitable opportunities is essential for maximizing potential and increasing visibility within one's field. Real-life examples illustrate how focusing on roles that match one's core competencies can lead to significant accomplishments and recognition. Moreover, the importance of continuous learning and adaptation has been emphasized as a key factor in maintaining relevance and competitiveness amidst changing dynamics. Seeking environments that support one's strengths and actively creating opportunities to showcase them are vital steps. Networking events, workshops, and professional forums are effective platforms for building valuable connections. Maintaining confidence in harnessing strengths, setting achievable goals, and engaging in self-affirmation practices further contribute to personal and professional growth. As readers move forward, they are encouraged to embrace these strategies to navigate their journeys toward greater influence and success. Chapter 3: Mastering Social Dynamics. Navigating and influencing complex social environments is vital for personal and professional success. Understanding the intricate dance of social dynamics can empower individuals to build stronger relationships, manage conflicts effectively, and leave a positive impact in various settings. Whether in the workplace, during negotiations, or in personal interactions, the ability to read and interpret social cues allows one to respond appropriately, fostering trust and connection. This chapter delves into the essential skills needed to master social dynamics, providing tools and techniques for better understanding and navigating these often subtle yet powerful forces. In this chapter, readers will explore various aspects of social dynamics, beginning with the importance of recognizing and interpreting social cues and body language. By learning how nonverbal communication, such as posture, gestures, and eye contact, conveys feelings and intentions, individuals can enhance their engagement and communication skills. The chapter also covers techniques for identifying emotional states through facial expressions and acknowledging stress or discomfort in social interactions. Additionally, it highlights the significance of synchronizing verbal and nonverbal messages to ensure clarity and avoid mixed signals. Lastly, insights into cultural differences in body language and practical strategies for building rapport quickly will equip readers with the necessary skills to adapt and thrive in diverse social environments. Understanding social cues and body language. Recognizing and interpreting social cues and body language is crucial for effective communication and influence. In a world where over 70% of our communication is nonverbal, mastering these skills can significantly enhance your personal and professional interactions. Nonverbal communication. Exploring how posture, gestures, and eye contact convey feelings and intentions beyond spoken words. Nonverbal communication encompasses various forms, such as posture, gestures, and eye contact, to reveal underlying emotions and intentions. For example, an open and relaxed posture can signify confidence and openness, while crossed arms might indicate defensiveness or discomfort. Gestures, like nodding, can reinforce agreement, signaling comprehension and active listening. Eye contact is particularly vital. Sustained eye contact often demonstrates interest and sincerity, fostering trust and connection. Identifying emotional states. Techniques for interpreting emotions through facial expressions and recognizing stress or discomfort in social interactions. Facial expressions are key indicators of emotional states. Recognizing the subtleties in someone's face can provide insights into their true feelings. A smile usually denotes happiness, but it can also mask discomfort or nervousness if not aligned with other facial features. Similarly, furrowed brows can indicate concern or confusion. Identifying signs of stress or discomfort, such as fidgeting, avoiding eye contact, or sudden changes in speech pace, allows one to address these issues promptly, creating a more comfortable and open environment. Understanding facial expressions and their meanings is another critical aspect. The ability to decode microexpressions, brief, involuntary facial movements expressing true emotions, can offer valuable insights. For instance, a fleeting expression of anger or sadness might escape notice in normal circumstances, but can inform how you approach a conversation. Techniques to interpret these expressions include paying attention to symmetry. Genuine emotions typically produce symmetrical expressions. Duration. Real emotions last just a fraction of a second to a few seconds. And context. Recognizing stress or discomfort in social interactions is essential for navigating complex social dynamics. Some telltale signs include avoiding eye contact, excessive fidgeting, altered breathing patterns, and changes in voice pitch. By being attuned to these signals, you can adapt your approach, offering reassurance, and adjusting the conversation's tempo to create a more conducive atmosphere for dialogue. For instance, if you observe someone displaying signs of anxiety, adopting a calmer tone and providing them with verbal affirmations can help alleviate their stress. Importance of synchronizing verbal and nonverbal messages is fundamental to ensure clarity and avoid mixed signals. When verbal and nonverbal messages align, communication becomes more transparent and trustworthy. For example, when giving feedback, ensure that your facial expressions, tone, and body language match your words. This congruence helps reinforce your message, making it more believable and impactful. On the contrary, mismatched cues can lead to confusion and mistrust. If your words express empathy, but your body language remains closed off, the listener might perceive insincerity. Cultural differences in cues. Insights into how body language varies across cultures and the importance of adapting communication styles. Understanding cultural differences in nonverbal cues is essential in a globalized world. What is considered positive body language in one culture might be interpreted negatively in another. For example, maintaining direct eye contact is seen as respectful in Western cultures, but may be perceived as confrontational in some Asian cultures. Similarly, gestures hold different meanings across regions. A thumbs-up signal, which denotes approval in many Western countries, can be offensive in parts of the Middle East and South America. Adapting to these cultural variances involves awareness and practice. When interacting with individuals from diverse backgrounds, take the time to research and understand their cultural norms. Pay attention to their reactions and adjust your body language accordingly. For instance, if you notice discomfort when making direct eye contact, try to soften your gaze or focus on less intense visual engagement. This adaptability demonstrates respect and facilitates smoother interactions. Practical application in conversations. Strategies for applying knowledge of social cues, such as mirroring body language and using pauses to encourage openness. Consciously applying knowledge of social cues can make conversations more productive and engaging. One effective strategy is mirroring, which involves subtly imitating the other person's body language. Mirroring can create a sense of rapport and make the other person feel more understood and valued. For instance, if the person you're speaking with leans forward to emphasize a point, you can lean in slightly to show engagement and empathy. Using pauses strategically is another powerful tool. Pauses give the other person time to process information and reflect on what has been said, encouraging deeper and more thoughtful responses. They also provide room for nonverbal cues to be observed and interpreted. For example, if someone appears hesitant while speaking, a well-timed pause can signal that it's okay to take their time or elaborate further. This technique fosters openness and enhances the quality of the exchange. Moreover, the practical application extends to varying scenarios, such as negotiations and conflict resolution. In negotiations, understanding and responding to the other party's nonverbal cues can provide an edge. Recognize signs of hesitation, interest, or resistance, and tailor your proposals accordingly. In conflict resolution, maintaining open body language and avoiding aggressive gestures can de-escalate tensions and promote constructive dialogue. In workplace settings, such as meetings or presentations, observing and responding to the audience's nonverbal feedback is crucial. Signs of disengagement, like slouched postures or lack of eye contact, might indicate that you need to change your delivery style or invite questions to regain attention. Conversely, enthusiastic nodding and forward-leaning might encourage you to expand on certain points or maintain your current approach. Building rapport and trust quickly. Establishing rapport and trust in short interactions is a critical skill for success in both personal and professional settings. This subpoint outlines practical strategies that can help you achieve this by focusing on the power of first impressions, finding common ground, maintaining consistent communication, and creating a welcoming environment. The power of first impressions. First impressions are incredibly powerful as they can set the tone for future interactions. When meeting someone new, your attitude and authenticity play pivotal roles in making a lasting positive impression. A genuine smile, firm handshake, and confident posture communicate openness and confidence. Ensure your nonverbal cues align with your words to express sincerity and enthusiasm. Studies suggest that people often make judgments within seconds based on initial encounters, which underscores the importance of a positive start. Authenticity cannot be overemphasized. Pretending to be someone you're not can easily be detected and may damage your credibility. Be honest about yourself, your interests, and your intentions. Authenticity builds trust because it shows you have nothing to hide. Authenticity also makes you more relatable, encouraging others to lower their defenses and engage more openly. Finding common ground. One effective technique for establishing rapport is finding common ground. Identifying shared interests can turn a simple conversation into a meaningful connection. Active listening plays an essential role here. Pay close attention to what the other person is saying and look for opportunities to connect. For instance, if a colleague mentions they enjoy hiking and you share the same interest, this provides an excellent starting point for deeper conversations. Humor is another powerful tool. Light-hearted jokes or funny anecdotes can break the ice and create a bond. Humor shows you don't take yourself too seriously, making you more approachable. However, it's crucial to use humor appropriately and be sensitive to the context and the audience. Active listening doesn't just mean hearing the words, but also understanding the emotions and intentions behind them. Techniques like paraphrasing the speaker's points, nodding, and asking open-ended questions show that you're genuinely interested in the conversation. Open-ended questions, such as, "What inspired you to pursue this career?" prompt the other person to share more about themselves, laying the groundwork for a deeper connection. Consistent communication. Consistency is key to building and maintaining trust. Transparency and clear intentions from the outset ensure there's no room for misunderstandings. If you promise to follow up on a topic, make sure you do so. Consistent follow-ups demonstrate reliability and reinforce trustworthiness. Clear and transparent communication is particularly important in professional settings where stakes are higher. Whether it's providing updates on a project or sharing feedback, being clear about your intentions and expectations helps avoid confusion and foster a trusting relationship. Moreover, consistency isn't just about words, but also actions. Demonstrating reliability through small actions like punctuality and fulfilling commitments goes a long way in establishing trust. When people see that you consistently keep your word, they are more likely to believe in your reliability. Creating a welcoming environment. Making others feel comfortable is essential for fostering rapport. This involves both verbal and nonverbal elements. Empathetic language, for example, involves acknowledging the other person's feelings and showing understanding. Phrases like, "I understand how you feel," or "that must have been challenging," can make a significant difference. Physical and emotional spaces matter too. In a professional setting, ensuring your workspace is inviting can make visitors feel more at ease. Simple gestures like offering a seat or a drink can go a long way. An uncluttered space often communicates clarity and organization, indirectly putting others at ease. More importantly, your emotional presence plays a vital role. Being genuinely attentive and responsive creates a safe space for open communication. Empathy extends beyond words. Your body language should reflect attentiveness. Make eye contact, lean slightly forward, and avoid defensive postures like crossing arms. These small but impactful gestures signal that you are fully engaged and value the other person's input. Lastly, consider cultural differences when creating a welcoming environment. What might be considered friendly in one culture could be viewed as intrusive in another. Being mindful of these nuances can enhance your ability to connect effectively with people from diverse backgrounds. Navigating and influencing complex social environments requires a solid understanding of nonverbal cues and the skill to build meaningful connections. This chapter provided insights into recognizing and interpreting social signals, such as posture, gestures, and eye contact. By being aware of these subtle yet powerful forms of communication, you can decipher emotions and intentions more accurately. Techniques like mirroring body language and strategic pauses were highlighted as practical tools to enhance conversational engagement and foster deeper rapport. The importance of aligning verbal and nonverbal messages to ensure clarity and trustworthiness was also emphasized, alongside considerations for cultural differences. Equipped with these skills, you are better prepared to manage social interactions effectively. Recognizing signs of stress or discomfort, adapting your approach accordingly, and creating a welcoming environment contribute to smoother and more productive exchanges. Whether in personal relationships, professional settings, or cross-cultural interactions, these concepts will help you build stronger connections and navigate conflicts with greater ease. Understanding and applying the principles discussed in this chapter can significantly impact your ability to influence and engage others positively, advancing your personal development and career growth. Chapter 4. Communication Mastery. Mastering communication is essential for building strong relationships and achieving success in both personal and professional arenas. Effective communication involves not just speaking well, but also actively listening, understanding your audience, and utilizing various techniques to convey messages clearly and persuasively. By honing these skills, you can assert influence, foster better connections, and navigate life more effectively. Communication mastery is within everyone's reach, and this chapter aims to provide you with the tools and insights needed to enhance your interactions. In this chapter, you will discover methods for crafting compelling messages that resonate with different audiences by tailoring your content to their specific needs and expectations. We will explore the power of storytelling to make your messages memorable and engaging. You will learn the importance of clarity and brevity in ensuring that your points are easily understood and retained. Additionally, we will discuss how visual aids can support and enhance your communication. Techniques for active listening and persuasive speaking will also be covered, providing you with practical strategies to connect with others on a deeper level and assert your influence confidently. Crafting compelling messages. Understanding your audience. Tailoring your message to align with audience needs and expectations strengthens connection. Knowing who you are speaking to is the first step in crafting a message that hits home. Before delivering any presentation or engaging in a conversation, it's crucial to conduct in-depth research on your audience. This involves understanding their demographics, interests, and pain points. For young professionals seeking career advancement, focus on aspects like career growth opportunities, leadership skills, and navigating workplace dynamics. Entrepreneurs might be more interested in strategies for enhancing business impact and decision-making. Gathering feedback through surveys or interviews can also provide valuable insights into your audience's expectations and needs. Segmenting your audience based on these factors allows you to tailor your message more effectively. For instance, when presenting to a mixed group of young professionals and entrepreneurs, you might need to create different segments within the presentation, addressing each group's unique concerns and goals. By aligning your message with your audience's needs, you establish a deeper connection, making them more receptive to your ideas. Using storytelling techniques. Leverage narrative strategies to make your messages memorable and relatable. Stories have a unique power to captivate an audience and leave a lasting impression. One effective storytelling technique is the rule of three, which suggests that concepts presented in threes are more memorable. In a professional setting, this could mean structuring your presentation into three clear sections: the problem, the struggle, and the resolution. This not only makes your message more digestible, but also creates a pleasing rhythm that holds the audience's attention. Incorporating characters into your stories can also enhance relatability. These characters don't need to be fictional. They can be real examples or case studies from your industry that reflect common challenges and successes. When your audience sees themselves in these characters, they become more emotionally invested in your message. Another key element is using concrete details to paint vivid pictures. Instead of saying, "Our company improved," you might say, "Our company saw a 25% increase in revenue over 6 months by implementing targeted marketing strategies." Concrete details make your story more tangible and impactful. Clarity and brevity. The effectiveness of communication often lies in being concise and straightforward. In today's fast-paced world, people don't have the time or patience for long-winded explanations. Clear and concise messages are more likely to be understood and retained. To achieve clarity, start by outlining your main points and eliminate any unnecessary information. Ask yourself whether each piece of information helps your audience understand your message better. If it doesn't, leave it out. Using simple language and avoiding jargon is another way to ensure clarity. Remember, the goal is to communicate your message in the most straightforward manner possible. This doesn't mean dumbing down your content, but rather making it accessible. Active voice and short sentences can also contribute to a more engaging and easily understandable communication style. For example, instead of saying, "The project was completed by our team," say, "Our team completed the project." This approach keeps your audience focused and enhances comprehension. Utilizing visual aids. Incorporating visuals can enhance the retention of your message. Visual aids such as charts, diagrams, infographics, and videos can significantly boost the effectiveness of your communication. Visuals help to break down complex information into digestible pieces, making it easier for your audience to grasp and remember. For instance, a pie chart showing market share distribution can convey that information much more quickly and clearly than a block of text. When selecting visuals, ensure they are relevant and add value to your message. Each visual should serve a purpose, whether it's clarifying a point, illustrating a statistic, or adding emotional weight to your story. Overloading your presentation with irrelevant images can distract from your message rather than enhancing it. Flowcharts, for instance, are excellent for explaining processes or workflows, while infographics can summarize data in a visually appealing way. Videos can be particularly powerful, providing a dynamic way to engage your audience and evoke emotions. In practice, consider a scenario where you are presenting a new business strategy to stakeholders. Start by understanding your audience. What are their main concerns, and what outcomes are they looking for? Then, craft a compelling story that outlines the current challenge, the proposed solution, and the expected positive outcome. Make your points clearly and concisely, avoiding unnecessary jargon. Finally, use visual aids to support your key points, perhaps a chart showing projected growth, or a video testimonial from a satisfied client. By focusing on understanding your audience, employing effective storytelling techniques, maintaining clarity and brevity, and utilizing appropriate visual aids, you can deliver messages that resonate deeply and leave a lasting impact. This approach not only enhances your ability to influence others, but also strengthens your overall communication skills, whether in personal interactions or professional presentations. Effective listening and persuasive speaking. Active listening is the cornerstone of effective communication, bridging the gap between hearing and understanding. It's not just about passively absorbing words, but actively engaging with the speaker to foster stronger connections and assert influence. Active engagement. Listening beyond hearing. Listening is more than merely registering sounds. It signifies active engagement. True listening involves processing information, responding appropriately, and reflecting on what has been said. Consider a scenario where a manager listens to an employee's concerns about workload. By nodding, maintaining eye contact, and providing feedback such as, "I understand that you're feeling overwhelmed with these tasks," the manager demonstrates active engagement. This approach validates the employee's feelings and encourages open communication, leading to a more productive dialogue. Moreover, asking open-ended questions is a proactive step toward fostering active engagement. Instead of asking, "Did you complete the project?" a question like, Can you tell me about your progress on the project? Invites the speaker to share more details. It shows genuine interest and prompts a richer conversation, making the speaker feel valued and understood. Empathetic listening, elevating conversations. Empathetic listening delves deeper into understanding emotional undertones. It's about perceiving and acknowledging the emotions behind the words. When someone shares their experiences or challenges, identifying phrases like, "It sounds like this situation has been really stressful for you," can be powerful. Such acknowledgement not only validates their feelings, but also builds trust and rapport. For instance, in a team meeting, if a colleague expresses frustration over a project's direction, responding empathetically by saying, "I can see this is a significant concern for you. How do you think we can address it?" demonstrates understanding and willingness to collaborate. This approach transforms an ordinary exchange into a meaningful interaction, reinforcing the connection between individuals. Understanding rhetorical strategies, ethos, pathos, and logos. Effective communication often hinges on employing rhetorical strategies, ethos, pathos, and logos. Ethos appeals to credibility and character. When a speaker establishes their authority on a subject, listeners are more likely to be influenced. For example, a business leader sharing their success stories and challenges can build ethos, making their advice more compelling. Pathos appeals to emotion. Harnessing emotional elements can make arguments more persuasive. Consider a charity organization appealing for donations by sharing heartfelt stories of those they've helped. This strategy tugs at the audience's emotions, increasing the likelihood of support. Logos appeals to logic and reasoning. Using facts, statistics, and rational arguments strengthens the speaker's position. In a business presentation, showcasing data trends and analytical insights can convince stakeholders of a proposed strategy's viability. Incorporating these rhetorical elements skillfully can transform communication from mundane to impactful. Practicing assertiveness, confident communication. Assertiveness is key to persuasive speaking without crossing into aggression. It involves expressing thoughts, feelings, and needs directly and respectfully. For young professionals, mastering assertiveness can be a game changer in career advancement. Consider a scenario where an employee seeks a raise. An assertive approach would be, "I've taken on additional responsibilities over the past year and have consistently met my targets. I believe this merits a discussion on my salary adjustment." This statement is clear, confident, and respectful, laying out the case logically without being confrontational. Assertiveness also means setting boundaries. In personal development, learning to say no is crucial. If overwhelmed with tasks, an assertive response could be, "I appreciate the offer, but I'm currently at capacity with my workload. Can we revisit this after I've completed my current projects?" This approach ensures clarity and maintains respect, decreasing the potential for conflicts. Guidelines for effective active listening. Maintain eye contact. Eye contact signals attentiveness and respect. It assures the speaker that you are fully engaged. Avoid interruptions. Let the speaker finish before interjecting. Interruptions can disrupt their train of thought and cause frustration. Use positive body language. Nod, smile, and use affirming gestures. Open posture, like uncrossed arms, conveys openness and receptivity. Provide feedback. Summarize what the speaker has said to ensure understanding. Phrases like, "What I'm hearing is," can confirm accurate comprehension. Ask clarifying questions. Questions such as, "Can you elaborate on that?" Or, "What do you mean by?" help clarify points and demonstrate engagement. Reflect emotionally. Acknowledge the speaker's feelings by saying things like, "It sounds like you're really passionate about this," or, "I can see why this would be frustrating." Stay neutral and non-judgmental. Refrain from passing judgment. This creates a safe space for open dialogue and fosters trust. By implementing these techniques, you cultivate an environment conducive to effective communication, enhancing both personal relationships and professional interactions. Bringing it all together, understanding how to craft compelling messages and enhance active listening is pivotal in both personal and professional spheres. By tailoring your messages to align with audience needs, employing storytelling techniques, and maintaining clarity and brevity, you can create impactful interactions. Utilizing visual aids further strengthens your communication, making complex ideas easier to understand and remember. On the other hand, active listening bridges the gap between merely hearing words and truly understanding them, fostering stronger connections and more meaningful dialogues. Moreover, embracing rhetorical strategies and practicing assertiveness enhances your persuasive speaking abilities. Whether you're seeking career advancement, looking to build personal relationships, or aiming to make a significant impact within your business, these skills are indispensable. By blending effective message crafting, active listening, and persuasive speaking, you can navigate various scenarios with confidence, clarity, and influence. This approach not only aids in achieving your goals, but also fosters an environment of mutual respect and understanding, setting the stage for continued success and growth. Chapter 5. Psychological Tactics. Leveraging psychological insights can be a transformative tool for enhancing your influence in various aspects of life. The ways people perceive you, their immediate responses to situations, and even their unconscious biases play vital roles in shaping the dynamics of relationships, both professional and personal. Grasping these psychological principles allows you to better navigate social landscapes, making your interactions more productive and your presence more impactful. In this chapter, you will explore key tactics that harness the power of psychological principles to boost your influence. You will learn how to manipulate perception and create an illusion of control to command respect and assert authority. The art of framing and reframing will reveal how presenting information differently can alter perceptions and outcomes. Social proof and the scarcity principle will show how leveraging popularity and exclusivity can drive decisions in your favor. Lastly, practical applications of these insights will demonstrate how integrating these tactics into your daily life can improve not only your leadership abilities, but also your personal growth. Manipulating perception and reality. Perception significantly shapes reality, and by controlling how others perceive you, you can amplify your influence. This idea rests on several psychological principles. The illusion of control. Creating an illusion of authority is a powerful technique to enhance persuasive power. By presenting yourself with confidence and assertiveness, you can project an image of expertise and competence. For example, in business settings, speaking with conviction and clarity during meetings can make others more likely to accept your ideas. A firm handshake, sustained eye contact, and professional attire are subtle, yet effective ways to reinforce this perception. Controlling environmental factors can also enhance the perceived legitimacy of your presence. Walking into a room prepared, with visual aids like graphs or presentations, positions you as an organized and authoritative figure. Setting the agenda for meetings and taking charge of discussions can further consolidate this image of control and authority. Understanding group dynamics allows you to position yourself effectively within social hierarchies. Observing who holds sway within a group and aligning yourself with influential figures can create a ripple effect, leading others to defer to your perceived authority. Group leaders often set the tone for others, so gaining their endorsement or support can be instrumental. Framing and reframing. The way information is presented can dramatically shift perceptions. Framing messages positively increases receptivity and support among peers. Consider how politicians frame policies. They emphasize benefits and downplay drawbacks to garner public approval. Similarly, in the workplace, presenting a project as an opportunity rather than a challenge can mobilize team members and foster enthusiasm. Reframing negative feedback can also promote growth and learning instead of defensiveness. When providing constructive criticism, a manager might frame it as a chance for professional development rather than focusing solely on mistakes. This approach not only mitigates potential conflict, but also encourages a growth mindset among employees. Strategic ambiguity can create space for interpretation that aligns with your objectives. For instance, using open-ended questions or statements can lead others to fill in the gaps with assumptions favorable to you. This technique is particularly effective in negotiations, where leaving some details vague can provide you with leverage later on. Social proof. Leveraging the actions and beliefs of others can reinforce your position. People tend to look to the behavior of their peers when making decisions, a principle known as social proof. Highlighting endorsements or testimonials from respected individuals can significantly boost your credibility. In marketing, showcasing customer testimonials or expert reviews can make your product or service more appealing. Creating scenarios where peers advocate for your ideas makes them more persuasive. Encouraging colleagues to speak up in favor of your proposals during meetings can create a sense of consensus, making it harder for others to oppose. This tactic draws on the human tendency to conform to group norms. Positioning yourself where influential figures support your objectives enhances your perceived legitimacy. If a renowned figure in your industry endorses your views, colleagues are more likely to take you seriously. Attending industry conferences, networking events, and engaging with thought leaders on social media can help cultivate these valuable connections. Scarcity principle. People are more attracted to what they believe to be limited or exclusive. Highlighting the uniqueness of your offerings can drive engagement and interest. For instance, a company might market a product as a limited edition to create a sense of exclusivity and urgency among consumers. This principle can also apply to personal branding, where emphasizing your unique skills and experiences can make you more attractive to potential employers or clients. Creating time constraints can accelerate decision-making in your favor. Limited time offers or deadlines can prompt faster action from others, leveraging the fear of missing out. FOMO. For instance, a salesperson might offer a discount valid only for a short period, encouraging customers to make immediate purchases. Emphasizing the potential loss of opportunities can lead to proactive behavior from others. Pointing out what people stand to lose if they don't act can be more motivating than highlighting potential gains. In business negotiations, stressing the opportunities that will be missed if a deal isn't closed promptly can push the other party towards quicker agreement. Practical applications. Incorporating these psychological tactics into your daily interactions can lead to significant improvements in your influence and leadership abilities. As young professionals, understanding and applying these principles can help navigate workplace dynamics more effectively. By mastering the art of perception, you can position yourself as a confident, persuasive leader. Entrepreneurs and small business owners can also benefit from these insights by enhancing their impact within their organizations and communities. Leveraging social proof, creating scarcity, and framing messages strategically can drive better engagement and decision-making among employees, partners, and customers. Ultimately, these techniques are tools for personal development. They not only improve relationships and interactions, but also build confidence and self-awareness. By understanding the underlying psychology, you can better control how you're perceived, thereby shaping your reality to align with your goals. Understanding and utilizing cognitive biases. To harness the power of psychological tactics, it's essential to understand and leverage cognitive biases. These inherent mental shortcuts influence our decision-making processes and can be powerful tools for enhancing persuasion and influence. By recognizing and strategically employing these biases, you can position yourself advantageously in various situations. Here's how you can utilize 4 key cognitive biases: confirmation bias, anchoring effect, Dunning-Kruger effect, and herd behavior. Confirmation bias. Confirmation bias refers to our tendency to favor information that aligns with our existing beliefs while disregarding contrary evidence. This predisposition can profoundly impact decision-making and persuasion strategies. For example, when presenting a proposal, tailor your message to align with the audience's pre-existing views. This approach increases the likelihood of acceptance as the information confirms their beliefs. Providing evidence that supports the audience's existing perspectives is another way to make your proposals more appealing. When people see that your ideas resonate with what they already believe, they are more likely to trust and support you. Positioning yourself as an ally who shares their viewpoints helps build trust and rapport, creating a stronger foundation for influence. Consider a scenario where you are trying to persuade colleagues to adopt a new work strategy. If you know they value efficiency, emphasize how the new strategy aligns with and enhances their commitment to being efficient. Highlighting statistics or testimonials that affirm their belief in efficiency will help solidify your position. Anchoring effect. The anchoring effect occurs when the first piece of information presented serves as a reference point for subsequent judgments. This initial anchor influences people's perceptions and decisions, making it a crucial tool in negotiations and decision-making. Presenting an initial offer is one way to utilize this bias effectively. For instance, if you're negotiating a salary, start with a higher figure than you expect to receive. This high anchor sets a reference point, leading the other party to perceive any counteroffers as more reasonable. Similarly, setting high initial expectations can lead to satisfaction with subsequent offers perceived as discounted. It's essential to train yourself to evaluate options critically against established anchors. Being aware of this bias allows you to adjust your judgments and avoid being unduly influenced by initial information. For example, when assessing the value of a new project, consider multiple factors and benchmarks rather than relying solely on the first estimate provided. Dunning-Kruger effect. The Dunning-Kruger effect describes a phenomenon where individuals with lower ability at a task overestimate their competence. This bias provides an opportunity for those seeking to enhance their influence by positioning themselves as experts. In areas where others display overconfidence, positioning yourself as an authority can yield significant benefits. By demonstrating knowledge and expertise, you can gain respect and influence. Providing guidance in these areas not only helps others, but also establishes you as a trusted leader. Gradually, educating peers on complex topics can elevate your perceived competence. For example, if you're knowledgeable about digital marketing, offer to lead workshops or share insights during meetings. As colleagues recognize your expertise, they'll be more inclined to seek your advice and follow your recommendations. Consider a manager in a tech company who notices that junior developers often overestimate their coding skills. By offering mentorship and sharing advanced techniques, the manager can assert their authority and guide the team towards better performance. Herd behavior. Herd behavior refers to the tendency of people to follow trends and mimic the actions of others. Understanding this bias can create opportunities for influence by capitalizing on the collective mindset. Creating a narrative around your idea as the next big thing can attract attention and draw others to it. People are naturally inclined to join popular movements, so positioning your concept as innovative and widely accepted can generate interest and momentum. Positioning yourself within a group that benefits from your vision amplifies your influence. For instance, if you're introducing a new initiative at work, align yourself with influential colleagues who support your idea. Their endorsement will encourage others to follow suit, leveraging the herd mentality to your advantage. Highlighting key figures who have adopted your viewpoint can further reinforce its validity. When respected individuals endorse your perspective, it lends credibility and encourages others to join the cause. For example, if prominent industry leaders advocate for a new technology, showcasing their support can persuade others to adopt it. Imagine you're an entrepreneur promoting a new product. By showcasing endorsements from well-known influencers or early adopters, you can create a bandwagon effect, prompting more people to try your product. Integrating cognitive biases for maximum influence. Recognizing and leveraging cognitive biases requires strategic thinking and application. Here are a few guidelines to integrate these concepts effectively. Tailor your approach. Adapt your messages to align with your audience's beliefs and preferences. Use confirmation bias to reinforce their existing views and increase buy-in. Set strong anchors. Present initial information that sets favorable reference points. In negotiations, start with high offers or set positive expectations to shape future judgments. Establish authority. Position yourself as an expert in areas where others overestimate their abilities. Provide guidance and gradually educate peers to build your reputation as a knowledgeable leader. Leverage social proof. Create narratives that position your ideas as popular and widely accepted. Highlight endorsements from influential figures to validate your perspective and attract followers. Understanding human behavior offers valuable strategies for enhancing influence and gaining respect. By mastering techniques such as manipulating perception, creating the illusion of control, and leveraging social proof, individuals can position themselves effectively in various situations. These tactics help cultivate an image of authority and confidence, making it easier to assert control and lead others. Aligning oneself with influential figures and framing messages strategically also play crucial roles in shaping perceptions and driving engagement. Applying psychological insights into everyday interactions enriches personal and professional relationships. Entrepreneurs and small business owners benefit significantly from these principles by creating a compelling presence within their industries. The scarcity principle, cognitive biases like confirmation bias and herd behavior, and the anchoring effect further empower individuals to steer outcomes favorably. Ultimately, understanding these dynamics fosters personal development and builds a foundation for achieving one's goals through thoughtful and strategic influence. Chapter 6. Leadership Qualities. Leadership qualities are essential for those seeking to excel, both personally and professionally. Understanding and developing these qualities can significantly impact how one navigates the workplace, fosters relationships, and achieves lasting success. This chapter delves into the core attributes that define effective leadership and explores practical ways to integrate these traits into one's daily actions. In this chapter, readers will explore key aspects of leadership, such as leading by example, demonstrating authenticity, and maintaining ethical standards. The discussion extends to the importance of consistency in decision-making and the role mentorship plays in cultivating future leaders. Through examining these elements, the chapter aims to provide a comprehensive guide for young professionals, individuals keen on personal development, and entrepreneurs looking to build a positive organizational culture. By embodying these leadership qualities, readers can inspire trust, loyalty, and drive meaningful change within their environments, leading by example and demonstrating integrity. In the realm of leadership, role modeling behavior and upholding ethical standards are essential for cultivating successful leaders. Authenticity, consistency, ethical decision-making, and mentorship are key components that not only define a leader's actions, but also inspire loyalty and trust among followers. Authentic leaders create an environment where openness and honesty thrive. By being genuine and transparent, they encourage others to follow suit. Authenticity involves being true to one's values and principles, even when it's challenging. This trait fosters a culture of trust, as team members feel secure knowing their leaders are sincere and dependable. When leaders demonstrate authenticity, they set a powerful example, showing that it's possible to succeed without compromising core values. For young professionals and aspiring leaders, this serves as a reminder that integrity should never be sacrificed at the altar of ambition. Consistency is another cornerstone of effective leadership. Leaders who consistently uphold their promises and maintain their ethical standards build a foundation of trust within their teams. Trust is cultivated when followers see their leaders making consistent decisions, adhering to rules, and following through on commitments. It's crucial for leaders to be predictable in their actions, Inconsistency breeds uncertainty and can erode confidence quickly. According to research, employees' perception of their leaders' ethical practices contributes significantly to building trust. This trust becomes the bedrock upon which strong, loyal teams are built. Ethical choices are vital for sustainable success. Ethical leaders make decisions that benefit not just the organization, but all stakeholders involved. Their commitment to doing what's right, even in difficult situations, fosters goodwill and enhances the organization's reputation. Ethical forms of leadership have been shown to reduce discretionary behavior and encourage employees to act morally and positively in the workplace. Such leaders understand that long-term success is rooted in maintaining ethical standards rather than pursuing quick gains through dubious means. As entrepreneurs and small business owners strive for impactful leadership, ethical decision-making ensures their ventures are respected and trusted by clients and partners alike. Mentorship is a powerful tool in a leader's arsenal. By mentoring their team members, leaders show that they value and support their growth and development. Mentorship goes beyond mere guidance. It involves building relationships based on mutual respect and commitment to personal and professional improvement. When leaders take the time to mentor, they foster loyalty, as team members feel appreciated and understood. Mentoring can include sharing experiences, offering career advice, and providing constructive feedback. In essence, mentorship strengthens the bond between leaders and followers, encouraging a collaborative and supportive work environment. Being a role model in leadership means embodying the qualities you wish to see in others. One practical guideline for consistently practicing these qualities is leading by example. Leaders must ensure their actions align with their words, demonstrating commitment to the values and behaviors they advocate. This practice sends a clear message to the team about what is expected and acceptable, thereby promoting a culture of accountability and integrity. Additionally, ethical decision-making should be guided by a well-defined code of conduct. Implementing clear ethical guidelines helps leaders navigate complex situations while maintaining moral integrity. These guidelines serve as benchmarks for evaluating actions and ensuring decisions are made in the best interest of the organization and its stakeholders. Adherence to such principles underscores a leader's dedication to ethical leadership and sets a precedent that others are likely to follow, fostering a collective commitment to high ethical standards. Mentorship requires intentional effort and structured programs. Organizations can formalize mentorship by creating mentorship programs that pair experienced leaders with emerging ones. These programs facilitate knowledge transfer and provide a platform for ongoing development. Mentors should be trained to offer constructive feedback and support, helping mentees navigate their careers more effectively. Regular check-ins and clearly defined goals can keep the mentorship process focused and beneficial for both parties. The interplay between these elements, authenticity, consistency, ethical decision-making, and mentorship, creates a holistic approach to leadership. Authentic leaders earn the trust and loyalty of their followers, while consistent behavior reinforces reliability. Ethical choices ensure sustainability and goodwill, and mentorship cultivates a nurturing environment conducive to growth and loyalty. Together, these qualities form the foundation of effective leadership, driving personal and organizational success. For young professionals aiming to advance their careers, these leadership principles offer a roadmap to becoming influential leaders. Authenticity reminds them to stay true to their values, while consistency teaches the importance of reliability. Ethical decision-making highlights the necessity of integrity, and mentorship encourages them to seek and provide guidance. By embodying these traits, they can navigate the complexities of the workplace and emerge as leaders who inspire and drive positive change. Individuals seeking personal development tools can also benefit from understanding these qualities. Authenticity and consistency help build self-awareness and confidence, while ethical decision-making provides a framework for making principled choices in various aspects of life. Mentorship offers opportunities for growth and learning, reinforcing the idea that development is a continuous journey supported by meaningful relationships. Entrepreneurs and small business owners can apply these principles to enhance their impact within their organizations and communities. By modeling authentic behavior, maintaining consistency, making ethical choices, and actively mentoring their teams, they can cultivate a positive organizational culture. This culture not only drives business success, but also establishes their enterprises as reputable and trusted entities within the broader community. Empowering others to create loyalty. Empowering team members is a cornerstone of exceptional leadership, and when done effectively, it can significantly enhance team motivation, ownership, and loyalty. By focusing on delegation, recognition, growth opportunities, and a supportive culture, leaders can create an environment where employees feel valued and motivated to perform at their best. Delegation is the first critical aspect of empowering team members. When leaders delegate tasks, they entrust team members with responsibility, which can be a powerful motivator. Delegation increases team motivation by giving employees a sense of ownership over their work. When individuals feel that their contributions are important to the overall success of the organization, they are more likely to take pride in their work and strive for excellence. For example, a project manager who delegates specific parts of a project to team members allows them to develop unique solutions and strategies, fostering a sense of accountability and commitment to achieving the project's goals. Research supports this, indicating that participative decision-making and delegation of authority are key factors in promoting innovative behavior and improving job satisfaction. Genuine recognition is another essential component of empowerment. When leaders acknowledge and appreciate the hard work and achievements of their team members, it reinforces morale and builds loyalty. Recognition can take many forms, from a simple thank you note to public acknowledgement during meetings. This kind of positive reinforcement makes employees feel appreciated and valued, driving them to maintain high performance levels. Genuine recognition not only boosts individual morale, but also sets a standard of appreciation within the organization, encouraging others to recognize and support their colleagues' efforts. Studies have shown that genuine recognition can significantly enhance employees' sense of belonging and commitment to the organization. Providing opportunities for growth demonstrates a leader's commitment to their team's future and success. Leaders who invest in their team's professional development show that they care about their career paths and aspirations. Offering training programs, mentorship opportunities, and chances to take on new challenges enables team members to expand their skill sets and advance their careers. This investment in personal development not only benefits the individual, but also strengthens the organization by building a more skilled and capable workforce. Leaders can support employee growth by providing access to resources such as courses, workshops, and certifications that align with their career goals. Mentoring programs are particularly effective, as they allow less experienced employees to learn from seasoned professionals, gaining valuable insights and guidance that help them navigate their career journey. Building a supportive culture is crucial for fostering open communication and collective problem-solving. A supportive culture encourages team members to voice their ideas, concerns, and suggestions without fear of judgment or reprisal. This openness leads to better decision-making and innovative solutions, as diverse perspectives are considered and respected. Leaders can cultivate a supportive culture by creating an environment where feedback is welcomed and acted upon, and by demonstrating empathy and understanding towards their team members. Regular team meetings, brainstorming sessions, and open-door policies are practical ways to promote a culture of collaboration and mutual support. When employees feel that their contributions are heard and valued, they are more likely to engage actively in problem-solving and contribute to the organization's success. In this chapter, we explored the foundation of effective leadership through authenticity, consistency, ethical decision-making, and mentorship. Each of these qualities contributes to building trust, loyalty, and a nurturing environment within teams. Authentic leaders create a culture of openness and honesty, while consistent behavior reinforces reliability. Ethical choices ensure long-term success and respect, and mentorship fosters growth and strong relationships. Together, these traits form a comprehensive approach to leadership that drives both personal and professional success. The principles discussed offer valuable guidance for various audiences. Young professionals can advance their careers by staying true to their values, being reliable, making principled decisions, and seeking mentorship. Individuals focused on personal development can use these qualities to build self-awareness and confidence while making ethical choices in life. Entrepreneurs and small business owners can apply these principles to foster positive organizational cultures, driving business success and establishing trust within their communities. By embracing these leadership qualities, readers can become influential leaders who inspire and drive positive change. Chapter 7: Emotional Intelligence. Emotional intelligence is a key element in effective leadership and influence. Understanding and managing one's emotions, while being aware of the emotions of others, can significantly enhance one's ability to navigate complex social landscapes, fostering clearer communication and stronger relationships. It plays a crucial role in how individuals respond to various situations and challenges, impacting both personal growth and professional success. This chapter delves into the critical aspects of self-awareness and self-regulation as foundational skills in developing emotional intelligence. You will explore practical techniques for recognizing and managing emotional triggers, which help maintain composure during high-stress interactions, like negotiations. The chapter also highlights the importance of mindfulness practices, setting personal boundaries, and engaging in reflective exercises. These elements collectively promote better emotional stability and decision-making abilities, enabling leaders and individuals alike to build more effective, empathetic connections and lead with clarity. Self-awareness and self-regulation. Recognizing and controlling one's emotions is fundamental to effective influence and leadership. This capability allows leaders to navigate through complex interactions and lead their teams with clarity and empathy. Understanding emotional triggers, practicing mindfulness, setting personal boundaries, and engaging in reflective practices are crucial steps in mastering emotional intelligence. Understanding emotional triggers involves identifying what provokes emotional reactions. Recognizing these triggers can provide valuable insights into how to handle stressful situations effectively. For example, during negotiations, understanding what makes you anxious or upset can help you maintain composure and approach the discussion more rationally. This self-awareness helps in preventing conflicts from escalating and enables a proactive approach to emotional management. Being aware of your emotional triggers also aids in dealing with unexpected challenges. By understanding what specifically causes stress, frustration, or anger, you can devise strategies to manage these emotions before they become overwhelming. For instance, if public speaking makes you anxious, recognizing this trigger allows you to prepare adequately, practice relaxation techniques, or seek feedback on your presentation skills to build confidence. Such preparation not only keeps your emotions in check, but also enhances your ability to influence others positively. Practicing mindfulness is another key component in developing emotional intelligence. Mindfulness techniques, such as meditation and deep breathing exercises, can significantly enhance self-regulation. By incorporating mindfulness into your daily routine, you can pause and reflect before reacting impulsively. This practice increases your awareness of present emotions, helping you communicate more clearly and build resilience against stress. For example, taking a few moments to breathe deeply before responding to an email that upsets you can prevent an emotionally charged reply. Instead, it gives you the time to consider your response thoughtfully, ensuring your communication remains effective and professional. Regular mindfulness practice also strengthens your overall emotional stability, making you less reactive and more adaptable to changing circumstances. Setting personal boundaries is equally important in maintaining emotional well-being. Knowing your limits protects your emotional health and ensures you interact with others on clear terms. Establishing boundaries can prevent burnout by ensuring you do not overextend yourself, particularly in demanding work environments. It promotes healthier interactions, where expectations are communicated clearly, reducing the likelihood of misunderstandings and conflicts. For instance, if you find yourself taking on too many tasks, it's essential to assertively communicate your capacity and set realistic limits on what you can achieve. This not only protects your emotional state, but also fosters mutual respect. When others understand your boundaries, they are more likely to engage with you respectfully, enhancing collaboration and trust within the team. Reflective practices play a pivotal role in continuous personal growth. Engaging in self-reflection allows leaders to gain insights into past behaviors and their impacts. Reflecting on experiences can support informed decision-making and help identify patterns that may hinder effective influence. For example, keeping a journal to document and analyze your reactions to various situations can reveal recurring themes that need addressing. This process encourages accountability and provides a roadmap for improvement. Self-reflection also highlights areas where you excel and where you might need further development. By understanding your strengths and weaknesses, you can tailor your leadership style to better suit different contexts. For instance, if you notice that you handle crises well but struggle with delegation, you can seek opportunities to develop your delegation skills. Reflective practices thus contribute to a deeper self-awareness, enabling more deliberate and effective leadership. Implementing the above strategies requires dedication and consistency. To begin, start with small steps like identifying common emotional triggers and noting them down. Gradually incorporate mindfulness exercises into your daily routine, even if it's just a few minutes of meditation each morning. Setting boundaries might involve having honest conversations with colleagues about workload distribution. Regular self-reflection can be integrated into weekly reviews of your performance and interactions. The journey towards mastering emotional intelligence is ongoing. By continuously applying these techniques, leaders can enhance their influence and create a positive organizational culture. Emotionally intelligent leaders inspire trust and loyalty among team members by demonstrating empathy and understanding. They are better equipped to handle the complexities of human interactions, fostering an environment where everyone feels valued and heard. Empathy and managing relationships. Empathy and relationship management are cornerstones of emotional intelligence, particularly in enhancing one's influence in both personal and professional settings. Understanding and skillfully implementing these aspects can significantly improve interpersonal dynamics, facilitate effective leadership, and foster a more collaborative environment. Active listening is a fundamental component of empathy and relationship management. It involves fully engaging in conversations, demonstrating genuine interest, and respecting others' perspectives. This practice not only leads to productive dialogues, but also decreases misunderstandings and fosters trust and deeper connections. For young professionals seeking to advance their careers, mastering active listening can be transformative. By dedicating your full attention to the speaker without distractions like phones or computers, you show respect and value for their input. This can create a positive impression, making colleagues more likely to trust and confide in you. Moreover, asking open-ended questions during conversations encourages others to share their thoughts and feelings more freely. Questions such as, "Can you tell me more about that?" or "How did that make you feel?" promote a culture of openness and inclusivity. These types of inquiries signal that you are not merely waiting to respond, but genuinely interested in understanding the speaker's viewpoint. Reflecting back on what you've heard is another valuable active listening technique. For instance, summarizing key points or repeating what was said in your own words helps confirm your understanding and shows the speaker that you are fully engaged. This approach reduces miscommunication and enhances mutual respect. Reading emotions is another critical skill in relationship management. It requires developing the ability to interpret nonverbal cues, such as body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice. These cues often provide insights beyond spoken words, revealing underlying feelings and emotions that may not be explicitly expressed. For example, noticing that a colleague's tone becomes tense during a discussion might indicate stress or disagreement, even if they verbally agree. Identifying these subtle signals allows you to address potential issues proactively, improving rapport and preventing conflicts. Practicing empathy in reading emotions involves being attuned to these nonverbal signals and responding with sensitivity. If you notice a team member appears withdrawn or anxious, taking the time to ask if they are okay and offering support can strengthen your relationship. This act of simple recognition and validation shows that you care about their well-being and are willing to lend a helping hand when needed. Validating feelings is another vital aspect of relationship management and empathy. Acknowledging and validating others' emotions not only strengthens relationships, but also demonstrates a deep level of empathy. When someone expresses their feelings, resist the urge to immediately offer solutions or dismiss their concerns. Instead, acknowledge their experience by saying things like, "I can see why you're upset," or "That sounds really challenging." This type of response shows that you understand and empathize with their situation, which can de-escalate conflicts and encourage open communication. In a professional setting, such validation can enhance collaboration and foster a supportive work environment. For instance, if an employee voices frustration over a project setback, recognizing their feelings before jumping into problem-solving mode can help them feel heard and supported. This empathetic approach can build a foundation of trust, making it easier to navigate future challenges together. Networking with purpose is another essential element of enhancing influence through emotional intelligence. Intentional networking involves building relationships that align with your personal and professional goals. Rather than connecting with others solely for transactional purposes, purposeful networking emphasizes the quality of connections and the mutual benefits they can provide. For young professionals, this means seeking out mentors, peers, or industry leaders who can offer guidance, support, and opportunities for growth. Effective networking starts with understanding your objectives and identifying individuals who can contribute positively to your journey. For example, attending industry events or joining professional organizations can help you meet like-minded individuals and establish meaningful connections. When networking, it's important to focus on genuine interactions rather than simply exchanging business cards. Show a sincere interest in others' experiences and aspirations by asking thoughtful questions and actively listening to their responses. Furthermore, knowing when to offer help or support solidifies ties within your network. Demonstrating a willingness to assist others, whether through sharing knowledge, providing resources, or simply being a supportive presence, can strengthen your relationships and enhance your reputation as a trustworthy and reliable individual. In turn, these strong connections can open doors to new opportunities and collaborations that align with your goals. Incorporating these principles into your daily interactions can have a profound impact on your ability to influence and lead effectively. Active listening, reading emotions, validating feelings, and networking with purpose are all interconnected skills that, when practiced consistently, foster a more empathetic and cohesive environment. As young professionals, individuals seeking personal development, or entrepreneurs, honing these skills equips you with the tools needed to navigate complex social dynamics and build lasting, impactful relationships. By embedding empathy and relationship management into your leadership style, you can create a supportive culture where team members feel valued, understood, and motivated to contribute their best efforts. This approach not only enhances individual and team performance, but also promotes a sense of unity and shared purpose. For entrepreneurs and small business owners, these skills are particularly crucial in driving organizational success and fostering a positive community impact. Mastering emotional intelligence is an ongoing process that requires dedication and mindfulness. Throughout this chapter, we have explored the importance of self-awareness and self-regulation in enhancing one's influence. By recognizing emotional triggers, practicing mindfulness, setting personal boundaries, and engaging in reflective practices, leaders can navigate complex interactions with clarity and empathy. These strategies not only help in managing personal emotions, but also foster a supportive environment where team members feel understood and valued. Building empathetic relationships and effectively managing them are equally critical components of emotional intelligence. Active listening, reading emotions, validating feelings, and purposeful networking are skills that significantly improve interpersonal dynamics. Implementing these principles facilitates better communication, reduces conflicts, and enhances trust within teams and networks. Whether you are a young professional, an individual focused on personal growth, or an entrepreneur, honing these skills will empower you to lead with empathy, build stronger relationships, and create a positive impact both personally and professionally. Chapter 8. Ethical Power. Harnessing power ethically involves a delicate blend of assertiveness and empathy, ensuring long-term success through balanced leadership. This chapter delves into the nuanced dynamics of ethical power in professional settings, inviting readers to explore strategies for combining assertive communication with empathetic interactions. Such a balance not only fosters an inclusive work environment, but also strengthens relationships, paving the way for sustainable influence that avoids manipulative tactics. In this chapter, readers will gain insights into the core principles of assertiveness, learning how to express their needs transparently while respecting those of others. They'll discover the vital role empathy plays in understanding team members' emotions and perspectives, leading to better morale and collaboration. Practical exercises and examples will illustrate how to integrate both traits effectively, creating a leadership style rooted in integrity and trust. Ultimately, the guidance provided will help leaders build a culture where ethical power and long-term success thrive together. Balancing assertiveness with empathy. Understanding and wielding ethical power in the workplace requires a delicate balance between assertiveness and empathy. Effectively asserting oneself while empathizing with others not only fosters an environment conducive to ethical power, but also ensures long-term success. Here we explore essential aspects of this balance and offer practical guidance for developing these crucial skills. Understanding assertiveness. First, it's important to understand what being assertive truly means. Assertiveness is the ability to express one's needs, desires, and opinions openly and honestly, while also respecting those of others. This approach facilitates clear communication and establishes healthy boundaries that prevent misunderstandings and conflicts. Assertiveness can be misconstrued as aggressiveness or dominance, but it's fundamentally different. While aggression prioritizes one's own needs at the expense of others, assertiveness seeks a mutual respect and understanding. For instance, an assertive leader might say, "I understand your perspective, but I believe my proposal will be more effective because," rather than dismissing the other person's idea outright. Clear communication is a cornerstone of assertiveness. By articulating expectations and providing constructive feedback, leaders create an environment where team members feel heard and valued. Moreover, setting healthy boundaries helps maintain a balanced work dynamic. It involves saying no when necessary, without feeling guilty, and ensuring that personal and professional limits are respected. The role of empathy. Empathy, on the other hand, involves connecting on a personal level with others. It's about understanding their emotions, perspectives, and motivations. This connection not only improves morale, but also enhances collaboration and enables more balanced decision-making. Empathetic leaders listen actively. They validate their team members' feelings, showing genuine concern and appreciation for their input. For example, if an employee expresses frustration over a challenging task, an empathetic response would be, "I see that you're struggling with this. Let's figure out a way to make it more manageable." Such responses foster an inclusive and supportive work atmosphere. Empathy also plays a vital role in conflict resolution. By understanding the underlying issues and emotions involved, leaders can mediate disputes more effectively. Decisions made with empathy consider the broader impact on the team, promoting collective well-being. This holistic approach prevents burnout and high turnover rates, leading to a more stable and motivated workforce. The synergy of assertiveness and empathy. When assertiveness and empathy are combined, they create a leadership style rooted in integrity and balance. This synergy prevents the pitfalls of authoritarianism while fostering respect and trust. Leaders who master both traits can confidently guide their teams while remaining attuned to their needs. An illustrative example might be a manager handling a project delay. An assertive approach alone might focus solely on meeting deadlines, potentially overlooking team stress. An empathetic approach alone might prioritize team well-being, possibly delaying project goals. However, by combining both, emphasizing the importance of deadlines, assertiveness, whilst also acknowledging and addressing team concerns, empathy, the manager can navigate a solution that respects both objectives and team welfare. This balanced leadership style builds a culture of trust and mutual respect. Team members are more likely to feel valued and understood, which enhances their loyalty and performance. Moreover, such an environment encourages open dialogue and innovation, as employees feel safe to share ideas and feedback without fear of repercussion. Practical exercises for development. Developing skills in both assertiveness and empathy requires deliberate practice. Various techniques can aid in this growth, from role-playing scenarios to self-reflection exercises and workshops. Role-playing. Engaging in role-play helps individuals practice assertive communication in a controlled setting. For example, participants can simulate workplace interactions where they must assert their needs while considering the other person's feelings. These scenarios allow individuals to experiment with different approaches and receive feedback in real time. Self-reflection. Regular self-reflection helps leaders evaluate their own communication styles and identify areas for improvement. Keeping a journal of daily interactions and reflecting on whether they were assertive or empathetic or both can provide valuable insights. Questions like, "Did I respect the other person's viewpoint?" or "Was I clear in expressing my needs?" can guide this process. Workshops. Attending workshops focused on conflict resolution, emotional intelligence, and communication skills can provide structured learning and peer support. These sessions often include interactive activities that reinforce theoretical knowledge through practice. Workshops also offer networking opportunities with other professionals aiming to improve similar skills, facilitating shared learning experiences. Self-assessment tools. Utilizing self-assessment tools designed to measure assertiveness and empathy can help individuals gauge their current proficiency levels. Tools like the Interpersonal Communication Inventory or the Emotional Intelligence Appraisal can highlight strengths and pinpoint areas needing development. By integrating these practical exercises into their routine, individuals can gradually enhance their ability to assert themselves while empathizing with others. As these skills develop, leaders will find it easier to foster environments where ethical power thrives, building sustainable and ethical influence. Creating influence that is both impactful and ethical ensures lasting stability in power dynamics. A key aspect of achieving this involves laying a solid foundation built on trust, transparency, and shared values. This approach fosters a positive organizational culture and significantly reduces misunderstandings. To begin with, the foundation of ethical influence is paramount. Trust is not something that can be demanded. It must be earned through consistent actions that align with one's words. When leaders prioritize transparency and open communication, they signal to their teams that there is nothing to hide, creating an atmosphere where honesty thrives. For instance, sharing company progress, challenges, and decision-making processes openly with employees cultivates trust. According to research, organizations with high levels of trust experience 50% higher employee productivity. Additionally, shared values play a pivotal role. When leaders and employees share core values, it creates a sense of belonging and unity, fostering cooperation and reducing friction within the team. Let's delve into practical strategies for maintaining ethical influence. One effective technique is leveraging storytelling. A well-crafted narrative can be more compelling than facts and figures alone. Leaders who share personal stories of their professional journeys, including both successes and failures, humanize themselves and build connections with their team. These stories should illustrate key lessons, such as resilience and ethical decision-making, tying back to the organization's principles. Mentorship is another powerful strategy. By investing time in mentoring team members, leaders demonstrate their commitment to individual growth and development. This not only enhances the skills of the mentees, but also reinforces a culture of continuous learning and mutual support. Inclusive decision-making processes are equally important. Encouraging input from diverse team members ensures that decisions are well-rounded and considerate of various perspectives. For example, creating forums or committees where employees can voice their opinions makes them feel valued and respected, leading to better engagement and innovative solutions. Evaluating the cost of influence is critical in maintaining ethical standards. Leaders must understand the wide-reaching impacts of their influence decisions. This requires a thorough assessment of how these decisions affect not just the organization, but also stakeholders and the community at large. It is essential to prioritize collective benefits over personal gains. For instance, when deciding on a new policy, considering its long-term effects on employee well-being and societal impact is crucial. Reflecting on alignment with core values ensures that the actions taken resonate with the foundational principles of the organization. Guidelines for evaluating influence include regularly asking oneself and the team critical questions like, does this decision align with our core values? What are the potential long-term impacts on our stakeholders? And, are we prioritizing the collective good over individual benefits? By integrating these reflections into regular discussions, leaders can ensure that their influence remains ethical and grounded. Maintaining influence over time requires sustained effort and commitment. Continuous professional development is a cornerstone of this process. Leaders who continually seek knowledge and skill enhancement set an example for their teams and stay adaptable in a rapidly changing environment. This could involve attending workshops, pursuing further education, or engaging in industry-related reading. Consistent feedback loops play a significant role in maintaining influence. Leaders must be open to receiving feedback and willing to make adjustments based on constructive critiques. Implementing regular check-ins and surveys can help gauge employee sentiment and identify areas for improvement. For example, a quarterly anonymous survey could provide insights into areas where the leadership could support the team better. Establishing credibility through ethical behavior is fundamental. Credibility is built over time through actions that consistently reflect integrity and honesty. Leaders need to practice what they preach. If a leader emphasizes the importance of punctuality, they must model punctual behavior themselves. This consistency between words and actions solidifies their credibility in the eyes of their team, reinforcing trust and respect. Furthermore, establishing credibility involves owning up to mistakes. When leaders acknowledge their errors and take steps to rectify them, they demonstrate humility and a commitment to fairness. This approach not only strengthens their own credibility, but also encourages a culture where individuals feel safe to admit and learn from their mistakes, thereby fostering continuous improvement. In this chapter, we've delved into the importance of balancing assertiveness with empathy to harness power ethically and achieve long-term success. By highlighting the distinctions between assertiveness and aggressiveness, we emphasized how clear communication and healthy boundaries contribute to an effective leadership style, rooted in respect and understanding. We also explored how empathy enhances team morale and collaboration through active listening and validation, leading to balanced decision-making that benefits the entire organization. Moreover, combining assertiveness with empathy creates a leadership approach based on integrity and mutual trust. This synergy helps prevent authoritarian pitfalls while fostering a culture of open dialogue and innovation. Practical exercises such as role-playing, self-reflection, and workshops were discussed as methods for developing these skills. By mastering this balance, leaders can build sustainable influence and avoid manipulation, ensuring a stable and motivated workforce that drives long-term success. Chapter 9. Applying the 30 Laws. Applying the 30 Laws of Power necessitates a structured and purposeful approach to convert knowledge into actionable results. This chapter serves as a guide to integrating these laws into daily life, offering practical steps to align personal and professional goals with each law's principles. The aim is to help readers create a customized roadmap that promotes consistent progress and achievement. This journey begins with defining clear, specific objectives that align with individual aspirations, ensuring a focused and motivated path toward success. The chapter delves into mapping the 30 laws to your unique goals, illustrating how each can support various ambitions, from improving leadership skills to expanding business networks. Readers will learn to break down their goals into manageable tasks, establishing actionable steps that make their broader aims more achievable. Additionally, the importance of creating accountability structures, such as peer groups or mentorship, is emphasized to ensure sustained progress. Real-life examples of successful individuals and case studies highlight the effective application of these laws, while continuous improvement practices, such as reflective journaling and feedback collection, are discussed to refine one's approach over time. Creating a personalized action plan. Applying the 30 Laws of Power in your everyday life requires a structured approach that ensures the transformation of knowledge into tangible results. This section focuses on providing readers with a practical roadmap to incorporate these laws effectively, promoting personal and professional success. Defining clear objectives. The journey starts with defining clear objectives. Specific, measurable goals tailored to individual aspirations are essential for staying focused and motivated. For instance, if you aim to enhance your leadership skills, specify what aspects you wish to improve, be it decision-making or public speaking. A well-defined objective might sound like this: increase public speaking engagements by 50% within 6 months. Such goals provide direction and make progress quantifiable. Setting precise targets invites self-reflection and a deeper understanding of personal ambitions. When objectives align with genuine desires, the drive to achieve them intensifies. For young professionals, this might mean identifying career milestones, such as promotions or skill acquisitions. For entrepreneurs, objectives could involve business growth metrics or community impact levels. Mapping the 30 laws to goals. Once clear objectives are established, the next step involves mapping the 30 laws to these goals. This means linking each law directly to specific personal or professional aspirations. For example, entrepreneurs aiming to expand their networks can apply Law #25, recreate yourself. By consciously shaping their persona to fit new markets or audiences, they can attract diverse connections and opportunities. Similarly, young professionals looking to navigate workplace dynamics might benefit from Law #44. Disarm and infuriate with the mirror effect. Mimicking colleagues' body language or speech patterns can create rapport and subtly influence interactions. This strategic alignment helps ensure that every action taken is purposeful and aligned with overarching goals. By meticulously mapping out how each law integrates with your objectives, you create a customized blueprint for success. This process fosters a deep engagement with the material, transforming abstract principles into practical tools for achievement. Establishing actionable steps. With objectives defined and laws mapped, it's time to establish actionable steps. Breaking down broader goals into smaller, manageable tasks makes them less daunting and more achievable. Suppose your goal is to develop better negotiation skills. In that case, actionable steps might include reading relevant books, attending workshops, and practicing through role-playing scenarios. Consider a professional aiming to leverage Law #31. Control the options. Get others to play with the cards. You deal. An actionable step might be to create scenarios where they present colleagues with choices that lead to desired outcomes. This could involve framing project proposals in a way that highlights mutually beneficial options, subtly guiding decisions while maintaining control over the process. Breaking larger goals into daily or weekly tasks provides clear milestones and regular opportunities for reflection and adjustment. It encourages incremental progress, which accumulates over time, leading to substantial achievements. Creating a checklist or using project management tools can be incredibly helpful in tracking these steps. Regularly reviewing and updating this list keeps priorities clear and maintains momentum towards achieving larger objectives. Creating accountability structures. Accountability is crucial for sustained progress. Mechanisms such as peer groups or mentors provide external motivation and feedback, helping individuals stay on track. Engaging with others who share similar goals creates a supportive environment conducive to growth and learning. For instance, forming a mastermind group with colleagues or fellow entrepreneurs can offer valuable insights and hold members accountable for their commitments. These groups meet regularly to discuss challenges, share experiences, and celebrate successes, fostering a sense of community and collective advancement. As Masterclass notes, personal accountability plays a significant role in managing one's goals and achieving them. Mentorship is another powerful tool. A mentor provides guidance, perspective, and encouragement, drawing from their own experiences to help mentees navigate their paths. Identifying mentors who embody the principles of the 30 Laws can be particularly beneficial, as they can offer practical advice on applying these strategies effectively. Additionally, setting up systems of self-accountability, such as journaling or regular self-assessment, reinforces commitment to goals. Reflecting on progress, noting successes, and identifying areas for improvement ensure continuous development and alignment with aspirations. Incorporating these structures creates a multi-layered support system that enhances discipline and resilience. Whether through peer interaction, mentorship, or self-regulation, accountability mechanisms keep you engaged and focused on your objectives. Real-life examples and continuous improvement. Applying the 30 Laws of Power can seem like an abstract concept until you see it in motion through real-world examples and studies. This section aims to demystify these laws by illustrating their effectiveness via various anecdotes and research, emphasizing the necessity of reflecting on and adapting these principles to one's unique context. Let's explore influential individuals who have epitomized these laws in their careers. Consider Oprah Winfrey, a media mogul who has masterfully employed several of the 30 Laws of Power. Oprah's rise from a difficult childhood to becoming a billionaire TV icon embodies Law 3, conceal your intentions. Throughout her career, she kept her plans and moves private, surprising the industry and audience alike with monumental shifts, such as founding her network, OWN. Another example is Steve Jobs, whose tenure at Apple demonstrated Law 6, court attention at all costs. Jobs' knack for creating buzz around product launches made Apple events highly anticipated global spectacles, cementing the brand's perception as innovative and cutting-edge. Transitioning to conflict resolution case studies, it's enlightening to examine how these laws function in high-stakes scenarios. During the Cuban Missile Crisis, President John F. Kennedy applied Law 9, win through actions, never through argument. Instead of engaging in endless diplomatic debates, Kennedy established a naval blockade, a decisive action that led to crucial negotiations and the eventual removal of missiles from Cuba. In the business world, consider how Netflix navigated its competition with Blockbuster. By embracing Law 15, crush your enemy totally, Netflix revolutionized how people consumed media, leaving Blockbuster in its wake. Reed Hastings, Netflix CEO, did not merely compete. He completely transformed the market, ensuring Netflix's dominance. Understanding failure can be equally instructive. Many leaders have stumbled by misapplying or misunderstanding the laws of power. Richard Nixon's presidency offers a stark illustration of this. Nixon violated Law 2, Never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies. His excessive reliance on loyalists during the Watergate scandal blinded him to the growing political fallout, culminating in his resignation. Another instance is Yahoo's mishandling of its strategies against Google. By failing to embrace Law 4, always say less than necessary, Yahoo often overshared its plans, making strategic errors more apparent to competitors, which ultimately led to its decline. Reflecting on these successes and failures reveals the importance of adapting strategies based on outcomes. When a strategy works, it's vital to analyze why it was successful and find ways to replicate it in other contexts. Conversely, when strategies fail, learning from those mistakes is essential. Continuous improvement is key. For example, after losing market share to rivals like Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg ensured that Instagram and WhatsApp acquisitions aligned with Law 11. Learn to keep people dependent on you. These moves ensured that users stayed within the Facebook ecosystem, providing valuable lessons on both correcting past errors and securing long-term growth. Creating a reflective practice is crucial for applying the 30 laws of power efficiently. Reflecting involves continuously assessing your actions and their impact. Keep a journal where you record your decisions, the laws you applied, and the results. Over time, patterns will emerge, helping you identify what works best. Regular reflection also helps refine your understanding of the laws and their nuanced application in varied situations. Collecting feedback from peers and mentors is another essential guideline. Invite trusted colleagues to provide their perspectives on your actions and decisions. Feedback can illuminate blind spots and provide insights that self-reflection alone might miss. Ensure to create a safe environment where honesty is encouraged, as constructive criticism is invaluable for personal growth. This collaborative approach ensures that you're not isolated in your reflections, adding another layer of learning and development. Adjusting strategies based on outcomes promotes a mindset of continuous improvement. After each significant decision or project, conduct a debrief. Evaluate what went well, what didn't, and why. This practice fosters adaptability and resilience, traits crucial for long-term success. For instance, if an initiative fails, break down the process and identify where things went wrong. Then, adjust your future strategies accordingly. This iterative process is at the heart of mastering the laws of power. Lastly, setting long-term goals for mastery of the laws provides direction and motivation. Establish clear, measurable objectives related to the application of these laws. Align these goals with your broader career or personal ambitions. Regularly review and adjust your goals to ensure they remain relevant and challenging. This structured approach not only aids in mastering the laws, but also integrates them seamlessly into your everyday life. Concluding this chapter, it is essential to recognize the value of turning insights into actionable steps. By defining clear objectives and linking them with the 30 laws of power, we set the foundation for both personal and professional growth. This structured approach transforms abstract principles into tangible actions, ensuring each step aligns with our broader goals. Establishing small, manageable tasks and creating accountability structures further enhances our ability to stay focused and motivated on our journey toward success. Reflecting on real-life examples and continuous improvement allows us to see these laws in practice and adapt them to our unique circumstances. Whether learning from successes or failures, regular reflection and feedback from peers and mentors are crucial for ongoing development. Adjusting strategies based on outcomes ensures we remain adaptable and resilient, fostering a mindset geared towards mastering the laws of power. Through this iterative process, we not only achieve our immediate objectives, but also lay the groundwork for long-term mastery and fulfillment in our personal and professional lives. Conclusion. Throughout this book, we've delved deeply into the various elements of mastering power dynamics, each chapter providing a new piece to the puzzle of personal and professional success. We've examined the subtle art of understanding social interactions, enhancing communication skills, and strategically navigating workplace environments, each law interwoven to create a comprehensive strategy for achieving influence and leadership. Reflect on the vital lessons we've discussed, beginning with the foundational principle that understanding others is key to any form of influence. Whether it's reading body language, deciphering unspoken cues in meetings, or recognizing the motivations behind colleagues' actions, these insights form the bedrock of effective interaction. This awareness not only helps in influencing others, but also empowers you to navigate complex social landscapes with confidence and ease. As we progressed, we explored strategies for honing your communication skills, emphasizing that clarity, empathy, and assertiveness are crucial components. Effective communication isn't just about speaking well, it's about listening actively, asking the right questions, and fostering genuine connections. These skills can transform ordinary conversations into powerful opportunities for collaboration and influence. We've also underscored the significance of building a strong personal brand, one that reflects your values, strengths, and unique qualities. In today's competitive world, your reputation precedes you, often determining how you're perceived and treated by others. By consistently demonstrating integrity, reliability, and expertise, you can create a lasting impression that opens doors to new opportunities and partnerships. In the realm of leadership, we've highlighted the importance of leading by example and inspiring others through your actions more than your words. Authentic leadership stems from a place of self-awareness and emotional intelligence, enabling you to connect with your team on a deeper level. When people see that you genuinely care about their well-being and growth, they're more likely to trust and follow your guidance. Moreover, we've discussed practical techniques for decision-making and problem-solving, stressing the value of critical thinking, adaptability, and strategic planning. Decision-making is an inevitable part of both personal and professional life, and mastering it requires a balance of intuition and analytical thinking. By weighing options, considering potential outcomes, and being open to feedback, you can make informed choices that propel you forward. However, mastering these laws and principles is not a one-time achievement. It is an ongoing journey. Just like a sculptor continuously refines their masterpiece, your path to dominance in life involves relentless self-improvement and adaptability. Each application of these laws serves as a stepping stone towards your ultimate goal. Embrace the process, celebrating small victories and learning from setbacks, understanding that every experience contributes to your growth. It's crucial to recognize that personal development never truly ends. There's always another layer to uncover, another skill to refine. By committing to lifelong learning and remaining curious and open-minded, you ensure that you continue to evolve and adapt to changing circumstances. Personal growth is much like maintaining physical fitness. It requires consistent effort and perseverance. Transitioning theory into practice is where real transformation happens. The teachings you've absorbed throughout this book are most valuable when they become integrated into your daily routines. Consider setting tangible goals to apply specific laws each week. For instance, if you've learned about building rapport, challenge yourself to initiate conversations with 3 new people. Each interaction will provide a practical opportunity to hone your skills, gradually embedding these principles into your natural behavior. Real-life application also means being aware of your environment and recognizing opportunities where you can leverage your newfound knowledge. Whether it's negotiating a raise at work, managing a challenging team project, or simply improving your personal relationships. The principles discussed here are universally applicable. They serve as tools to navigate various scenarios, allowing you to approach them with confidence and competence. While pursuing power and influence, it's imperative to remember the ethical dimension of wielding this power. Power, much like a double-edged sword, can create or destroy depending on how it's used. With great power comes great responsibility, and maintaining integrity in your actions ensures that your influence is positive and enduring. Ethical conduct builds trust and respect. cornerstones of lasting relationships and loyalty. Using power wisely means striving for outcomes that benefit both you and those around you. It's about fostering a culture of mutual respect and cooperation rather than manipulation and coercion. By prioritizing ethical behavior, you not only safeguard your reputation, but also establish a network of allies who support you in the long term. Remember that true influence is not about dominating others, but empowering them to succeed alongside you. As you reach the end of this book, I encourage you to reflect on your journey thus far and envision the path ahead. The principles, strategies, and insights you've gained are powerful tools, but their true value lies in their implementation. Take proactive steps to incorporate these teachings into your life, continually assessing and refining your approach. Remember that the pursuit of mastery is an exciting adventure, one filled with discovery, growth, and transformation. Stay committed to your goals, remain adaptable in the face of challenges, and always strive to use your influence ethically and responsibly. By doing so, you'll not only achieve personal and professional power, but also contribute positively to the lives of those around you. As you move forward, keep these core lessons close. Understand others, communicate effectively, build a strong personal brand, lead authentically, make informed decisions, embrace continuous growth, apply teachings practically, and wield power with integrity. In doing so, you'll carve a path of success and fulfillment, leaving an indelible mark on your world. Thank you for embarking on this journey with me. May your quest for personal and professional power be ever rewarding, and may you find joy and satisfaction in the pursuit of excellence.